Hello everyone. If you're watching this, it's because I'm not here, but for right now I am. So welcome to Chair Yoga for Arthritis, where we do a lot of yoga and some strength training to make our yoga better. Let's begin by collecting our energy and closing our eyes. So just bring your focus to you, to right now and how you feel. Take a deep breath. So often when we focus on our breath, we quiet down all the stuff on our mind and we bring our energy inward. It will help with balance. It will help with just staying tuned into what we're doing now. So check in. How do you feel right now? What would you like to feel better during the next hour? And maybe set a personal goal. And then just take another moment and take a few deep breaths. And let's open our eyes and begin. Bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to inhale, reach up, and exhale, soften the arms on the way down. Inhale, pulling the head up to the ceiling. Exhaling, softening. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soft, like your arms are heavier than they really are. Inhale. Exhale. One more round like that. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, lift. And we're going to exhale, reach straight ahead and come down and soften. We're going to inhale and reach forward, reach up, reach all the way up, and exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen the back and soften. Inhale, reach, keeping that back nice and sturdy. Exhale, soften. We're going to do one more of those. Inhale, exhale, soften. Inhale, reach. And exhale down. Let's stand up and do the same thing. So for those of you who don't want to stand, you can absolutely do everything that we do and get all the benefits except for balance. So please, if you prefer to sit, remain seated. And if you're standing, please join me. We're going to stand in mountain pose with the feet a little bit apart. I am in the habit of keeping my feet together, so that's just what I feel comfortable with. So somewhere between hips distance and together. And then we're going to line up our ears, our shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, pull in the tummy, and then just pull your head up towards the ceiling, getting that back nice and straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach, and bow. Inhale, come up a little. Exhale, come down a little deeper. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, down. And then roll right back up into mountain pose. Draw those shoulders back. Bring the tailbone in. And we'll do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Bow. Inhale, come up a little bit. Exhale, a little deeper stretch. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, down. Stay here and take a breath. Roll up. And the last one will be with a swan dive. Inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side. Now we're leading with the breastbone. And then bring the arms down to meet the calves. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, down. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, down. And hold. Arms out to the side. Lift. And all the way down. We're going to do graduated tree. So have your chair nearby. And this is the one that you're not going to be able to do if you aren't standing, but that's okay. So we're going to put our heel on our instep with our toe on the floor. And we're going to just explore, how does this feel? Does this feel like a challenge? Stay here. If this feels easy or like you could go a little further, bring the foot up a little. And then if that feels good, go to a finger on the chair. And then you would go only if you feel safe into the full tree. And if the full tree feels accessible, you can grow your tree. And then breathe. So wherever you're doing your work, breathe deeply. And then let it go if you can. Let it go with control. Take a second in the middle and just notice how you feel. And then we'll switch. So other heel on the instep, toes stay on the floor. So we're pretty much grounded, but there's still something a little challenging. And then if that, you feel like you own this, come to here. And then again, explore it. If this feels safe, try a finger. Maybe try the tree. So don't do anything that makes you feel really nervous. And if you're about to get the tree and you're a little wiggly, take a deep breath. And then if you can, out with control. So I didn't have full control on that. Let's do yoga modification of a squat. So we're going to bend like that. So we're coming over our legs. So we're not like this, which would stress out the knees. We're like this. And then when we come up, we're going to do a pelvic thrust. We're going to squeeze our seat muscles. So you're not really doing a back bend. I'm exaggerating it so you can see the movement. So it's from here to here. And let's do a few of these. So it will strengthen your legs, and then as you come up, it will strengthen your seat muscles. So we inhale, exhale, use your hands to support your back. Inhale, exhale. So the belly button comes forward, the hip bones come forward. Inhale is mountain pose. Exhale is a little squat. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, squeezing the bottom. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Don't go deep if your knees don't like it. Inhale. Exhale, hips out. And then we're going to inhale and exhale, standing forward bend. So softening the gluteal muscles, taking the tension out of the lower back. And then roll back up to stand. And we'll do a set of stretching, and then we'll sit for a little while. So have your chair nearby if you need it. Separate the feet a little wide, so definitely wider than hips, and not so wide that it feels like you're stepping in your dog's bottom. We're going to bend from here, so we're going to lead with the tummy, belly button first, as if you're trying to pinch your fingers with your hip bones, then bring your arms down. Oh, I really am stepping on two. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Bring the feet together. Crisscross the legs. So if you haven't done this before, this stretch is an acute stretch, which means it feels sharp. So you're going to feel it in the back leg. We're going to bend from here. It also can make you a little tippy, so have your chair. I'm going to come down just like we did. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Switch the legs. Bending from the hips. Exhale down. And inhale up. You might notice one side is more flexible than the other. And that's a pretty human way to be. Down. And up. Uncross the legs. One more standing forward bend. Bending from here. Breathe at the bottom. and come on up. Let's sit in the chair with the ball. So again, I saw new faces. If you don't have a ball, grab a pillow, and that'll work pretty well. There's one. If you have a dog, you might never have a ball. Okay. So we're going to use the ball to open up the shoulders, sides of the body, and then we're going to use it for strength. So we're going to hold the ball right in front of the breastbone, and we're going to push it up. And then bend. So listen to your shoulders. If your arms don't want to go all the way up, that's okay. And then one more, push it up, and now we're going to go back and forth. So you're going to feel a little bit of an opening in the front of the body, and then we'll go side to side, and then we'll do a little side bend. Bring the ball back down to breastbone height and stretch out straight in front towards the screen. Inhale in and exhale out. Think about exhaling away any tightness in your lower back. Inhale in and exhale. Lengthen. Come back in. Hold the ball with your palms, not your fingertips. Hold it in front of your breastbone still. And we're going to squeeze and release for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze and hold. Roll the ball. So if you're using a pillow, you're still going to get your muscles nice and strong. It's just not going to squeeze like a ball does, but don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze and hold. Roll. So as you're rolling, soften the shoulders. And then last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now squeeze it like you're mad. So squeeze it really, good squeeze. Go like that. And then we're going to bring the ball to the lap and roll the shoulders. Now we're going to take our prop and we're going to put it between our legs. I think I'll move back so you can see it a little better. Okay. So if you have a tender spot on the outside of your knee, which some people do, bring it up a little higher so you don't press into that tender spot. And this will strengthen inner thighs, inner hips. Pillows work just as well. Back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then give it a squeeze, hold. While you're holding, work on getting ears, shoulders, and hips all lined up. Soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeeze and hold. Rest a second. And last. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And hold. We're going to hold the ball, turn the feet out, and pull the belly button forward and stretch through here. So when you're watching this as a recording and we're doing 3 sets of 12, you can pause that recording and you can do as many sets as you want. So that's a nice option when you have it on a recording, that you can do reps. When we do the class, I try to get every joint, every muscle. So we have limited time to really, rather than really focus on one muscle group. Okay, speaking of muscle groups, let's do our first set of weights. If you don't have weights, grab 2 water bottles, grab 2 books. It's just something with a little weight. So 2 bottles of sunblock, I don't know. My dog just knocked one on the floor. So we're going to roll our shoulders back. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to work our biceps. So again, if you're doing this on a recording, I would do this set of weights, and then I would hit pause, rest 10 seconds, and do this set of weights again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and rest on the lap. Triceps, we have a choice of doing overhead triceps where the elbows point up and the lower arms are doing the moving. If that's not pleasant for your shoulders, we'll bring the elbows a little bit back behind the midline and we'll extend the arms. So whichever one works for you is the one to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And rest for a second. Overhead press, again, you're going to listen to your shoulders and maybe not come up all the way if that bothers you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and rest. So any burning feeling you're feeling like through here are the muscles working. And once you release the pose, you should feel pretty good. We're going to row. Rowing looks like this, but at the end of the back motion is a squeeze of the upper back. And that is the way to strengthen your posture muscles so that you can maintain good posture as we get older. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and on 12, we're going to squeeze those elbows towards each other and really work the upper back. And then a counter stretch, bring the arms forward towards the knees, tuck the chin, and take a deep breath. Roll back up to sit, bring your arms to your sides, and we're going to lean down and lift up. You can exhale down and inhale up. Down and lift. Down, up. One more set. Down and up. Down and up. Let's do our second set of standing. Again, if you choose to remain seated, please do. So I'm going to have my chair right here if I need it for balance. We're going to do the 2 big yoga poses, Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. I'm going to step my right foot forward and my left foot back. My back leg is slightly turned out. My feet are pretty much in a line with each other, and that is a balance challenge. If it's too much of a challenge, step it out a little, but not a lot. You want it to be a little bit of, have to think about it a little bit. And then we're going to bend the front leg. We're going to look down. We're going to make sure that knee is right above the ankle and not past it. We're going to bring our arms to prayer, and we're going to lift and pull the crown of the head up, squeeze the tummy. So really lengthening, working those legs. We're going to bring the right arm down in front and the left arm to the back. We're going to pull forward and pull back at the same time. The ribs have now turned. So if your neck feels better, you're going to look out to the side. If your neck feels okay, you can look over your fingers. So we're holding this for a little bit, and it's a warrior pose, so it's about getting strong. And then we're going to release, step through, and pause in the middle for a second or two, and then change. So now I'm bringing my left leg forward, my right leg slightly turned out towards the back. You can have a wide stance or a narrower stance. Hands here, bend that front leg, make sure the knee is not hyperextended is the word, and lift. So really growing that spine, squeezing the abs, and then open it up into warrior two, revolve the rib cage, pulling forward and back at the same time, and also pulling that head up at the same time. So legs are active, arms are active, abs, breathing, and release it. Okay, let's go back to some arthritis foundation work. I believe I've set this up so you can see my feet. We're going to teeter-totter. So we're going to pick up our toes and pick up our heels. So toes up, heels up. This is for balance and for just being able to make quick changes in the placement of your feet. And then we're going to bend just the knees. So unlike when we did our squats, we have our ears, shoulders, hips, and ankles still lined up. The knees are a little forward. And then we're going to go right up from here onto the toes. And that really makes the ankles have to work. We're also strengthening the muscles around the knees. I just fell out of that. So if your knees bend, if you have a problem with your knees, up. This will help you manage your life. Like, it's not going to make your knee problem go away, but it's going to make it easier to do some of the things that are difficult now because your knees are not well. And then up. Squeeze your tummy and release. Okay, one more arthritis strengthener. Let's do back kicks and side kicks. So start with the right leg with the foot pointing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on 5. If you're sitting, you can modify this somewhat. You'll still feel a nice strength happening in your hip. And then left, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're holding on 5. You might feel a twinge. And then back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're pulling our heel to the back wall, feeling your seat muscles squeezing. And then other leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So squeezing that bottom. And second set is where we may choose to try balance. 2, 3, 4. Hold. So holding and holding, or holding and balancing. Either one is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on 5. And then to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and squeeze that seat by pulling the heel back. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And release. We're going to turn the feet out. So if you're sitting, bring your legs toward the side of your chair and just roll the hips. So a little hula. And then go the other way. Okay, let's be seated. So now we're going to sit for the rest of the class. I'm going to go right back into that very same stretch. So doing this stretch in a chair, you have a lot of control over it. It's going to stretch your back, hips, and your lower back. This is my new favorite stretch. So we're going to have our feet turned out. We're going to Use the yoga breathing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean towards one leg. And exhale through the front part of the movement. And inhale through the back part. Exhale. So feel that stretch and how it moves and what it's loosening up. And we'll do 2 more of these. Inhale through the back and exhale through the front. And then come sit in the middle for a second and we'll go the other way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean towards the other leg and slowly come around. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So feel that stretch. And last one, really savor the lengthening and the letting go. And come back to the middle. Let's bring the right leg in and the left leg out. If you have a bar on your chair, like my new chair, you're going to want to get it out of the way by coming a little forward. So make sure your chair is still stable. We're going to stretch out the left inner hip and inner thigh. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, come either over the right leg or in between the 2 legs. Inhale, lift, and exhale, stretch. Keep that back actively long. Inhale, so pulling that head up, pressing the tailbone into the chair. Exhale, and then let the back soften. Breathe here. And inhale up. Exhale, sit in the middle for a second. And just notice there's a stretch side, there's a side yet to be stretched. Do you feel the difference? And then we'll bring the right leg out. Inhale, lengthening the back. Keep that head pulling forward as you lean over or between your legs. Inhale, lift, and exhale, stretch. Inhale, exhale, and then soften the back and take a breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, sit in the middle for a second. We're going to do our first set of abdominals. We're going to start with the rocking chair. So we're going to slide our seat to the front of the chair. And then we're going to squeeze in, so abs nice and strong. We're going to lean back, and then we feel the back of the chair. Don't rest there. Come right back up. So working this part of your abs. You can inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, and we're going to add the arms. So reach straight towards your screen. Inhale back. And as you exhale, think about lumbar spine and lengthening. Inhale, exhale, reaching, so taking the strain out of the low back. Last one, inhale, exhale, reach a little further, and then bring it all down and breathe. And roll up. We're going to sit back. So this one doesn't show up great on the screen, but it works well with all kinds of chairs, so I'm choosing it for the filming. We're going to sit in good posture, and we're going to take this big abdominal muscle, and we're going to pull it in. So squeezing the belly, and then holding it in and taking a breath. And soften. So squeeze, breathe deeply, and soften. And the last one we're going to hold for 3 breaths. So the tummy is going to want to move with the breath, but we're going to keep it strong and resist, and that's going to make it this big muscle stronger. So squeeze in and deep breath 1. Try not to tense up other parts of your body. Deep breath 2. Keep squeezing. Deep breath 3. Should feel a little hot. And then let it go and let go. Often we create a little tension in our back when we do that one. So just breathe here, softening, and come back to sit in the middle. We're going to focus on the upper body for a little while and do some spinal rotation. We're going to start in prayer position, and we're going to get the back nice and long, and we're going to turn to the right. We're going to try to keep our shoulders still above the hips, so we're not leaning, we're just hinging from here. The breathing is inhale, lift, and exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, come back through the middle, and exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, lift, exhale, right. Inhale, left. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn, and we're going to hold it for a breath. And then inhale through the middle, exhale, left, and stay here for a breath. Come back to the middle, release the arms. Take a second and just notice what you're experiencing from doing that. We're going to go a little deeper now. We're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right leg. We're going to take the right hand and we're going to draw the right shoulder down. Then we're going to inhale and lift through the spine. Exhale and watch your right hand as you do a little bit of a circle with it. We're going to do 3 in a row. Inhale back to center. Exhale going around the corner. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn. Bring it back to the center. Again, sit in the middle for a breath and change. Anchor down that left shoulder, but lengthen the back. Exhale, turn. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, watch your hand. Inhale, lift, and exhale, turn. Okay, sit in the middle for a second. We're going to add big arms to that. So the momentum of the arms should bring us into a deeper spinal twist. So let's do it. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale, across the front, and the right arm goes back. We're going to alternate sides. Inhale and exhale left. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, exhale left. One more each side. Let's have a little hold. Exhale, turn, and stay here for a second. Inhale and exhale left. Breathe here for a breath. Come back to the middle. Tuck the chin and rest the mid back. Come back up and let's grab our stretchy bands. If you don't have a stretchy band, grab a belt or a big towel, or a bathrobe belt is really good too. We're going to work our outer hips first. So the band comes under and across and then over. If by the second set you're not feeling a burning throughout the side hips, then make the band a little tighter. So we're using the band or whatever you've got to create resistance so we can press against it and strengthen. So in good posture, 3 sets of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then press out and hold. Reset your posture. So get those ears, shoulders, and hips lined up. Squeeze the tummy in and rest. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold. Lengthen your back. soft last set. So you should start to feel that burning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Push out and hold. Take a breath while you're sitting here and release it. Let's take the bands out, resting the hips, and we'll work on some shoulder movement. We're going to lift. So listen to your shoulders and bend. Lengthen and bend. So this can help open up a shoulder that has a little of an impingement, side to side, just like we did with the balls, and then back and forth. We're going to bring our arms right in front of our shoulders and reach towards the screen. Inhale in and exhale out, exhaling away, strain in the lower back. So really let that lower back open up. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and down, soften and rest. And roll back up to sit. Let's put the bands down and do a little side bend. So let's do it with the legs. Let's take the right leg out and the left arm out to the left side. So you can't see my arm in the screen, but I'm really reaching out to that wall. And then I'm coming up and I'm reaching up to my ceiling. And now I'm reaching over my head to the opposite wall. And I'm leaning on this arm a little. Keep that shoulder up. So once the shoulder starts to roll forward, stop bending and work on rolling that shoulder back up near the ear. If your shoulders are sore, you can modify this. And then we'll repeat it. So we're going to reach up and over and pull towards the opposite wall. Breathe here. And sit in the middle for a second. Big stretch. Left leg out. Right arm reaches out to the right wall, up to the ceiling, and then over to the left wall. Bend the arm if you need to. Keep that shoulder stacked over the other shoulder. You can rest on your leg or not. And then we're going to release, repeat, up and over, and pull. So keep that active, lengthening, and breathing. And come back, sit in the middle, from shoulders right back down to hips. Let's take the left leg and put the left foot on the right thigh. And no, that isn't going to work for everyone. That's what this class is about. So if it doesn't work, you're going to bring your right leg out a little bit in front and put your foot on your shin. Let me move back so you can see that. So my leg is resting regardless of whether it's on my shin or on my thigh. So wherever your leg is, you're going to rock it. So what's happening here is we're softening up these muscles in the outer hip. So this is a gentle way to start. And then the next part of the stretch is sharp. So you're going to feel a sharp feeling in your outer hip. So you're not doing anything wrong. Inhale, crown of the head up to the ceiling. Exhale, leading with bring the belly button towards the calf. So you're going to get to a point in the stretch where you're going to go, wow, that's where you stay. And then inhale, lift, and exhale, stretch. And you might notice that tight feeling comes a little deeper as you keep doing it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward, and then soften the back. Breathe here. Inhale up. Exhale, release the leg. So if you're doing this on a recorded video, you can repeat this set until you really feel like you've loosened up your hips. So let's do the other side. Foot on the thigh or foot on the shin, depending on where you're holding tightness or if your knee is injured or arthritic. Start to rock and get ready for something that feels like you might be doing it wrong, but that's the way it feels. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly button comes towards the leg. Sharp feeling in my outer hip, but I know what it is. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly button forward. And last one, inhale, exhale, and then soften and breathe. Inhale up and exhale, sit in the middle. So if you're doing that on your own, your goal would be to breathe and deepen and deepen. You'd be like this, or like this. And just keep doing it until you learn how to let go of that tightness with your using your breath. And be patient. It's not something that you go, oh, I got it. Let's do ankles. Pick up the left foot, draw circles with your left toes. And then we'll do the right foot. And change. Go the other way. And then we'll do both feet at the same time, which gives you a little bit of ab work as well. And then change the direction. Let's bring the heels to the floor. And we're going to do windshield wipers, which are stretching the inner hip and inner thigh. So we're going to just roll the feet out to the side, which rolls the inner hips out, or inner thighs out. And then come back in. So just try to relax the hips as we do our windshield wipers. And then we're going to bring our legs up and windshield wiper. And again, it's working our abs because we're holding both legs up. And then bring the heels to the floor, stretch towards the toes, and breathe. Come all the way up. We're going to do one set of leg strengtheners. The nice part, or the real big benefit of these, is that you're not weight bearing. So you're doing seated leg strengtheners. There's no weight on the knees, so you can get all those muscles around the knees strong. So we're going to flex the foot. We're going to really pull the toes towards the knee. We're going to feel the thigh with our hand, and we're going to feel that it's working. If it feels soft, press down into the chair, and then release, and up, holding it. So holding it till it feels a little like work, and down, up. So flexing that foot, down, one more time, up, heel to the floor, stretch forward, come on up, and now we'll do the other leg. So pulling the toes towards the knees, checking the thigh that it's active. If it feels soft, press your thigh into your chair, and then bring it down. Keep your back straight as we go through this set. So we're always keeping our back long, keeping our abs engaged. And last one. Bring the heel down and stretch. And second set, we're going to alternate pointing and flexing. So let's come up and flex. Come down for a quick rest and come up with the foot pointed. I don't know if you can see my foot, pointed foot. And rest a second, flex. So we always end with a flex foot, point, so we don't get cramps in our calves. And last one is a big flex. And then that same stretch. Come on up. Flex the other foot. Bring it down and then point. So really good point. Strengthening the top of the foot, the shins, and flex. Point, nice posture. And flex. Heel to the floor. And stretch. Come up. Go like this. So we're doing wrists. We're just going to go up and down, keeping the hands together. So at the bottom of this up and down is a wrist stretch. And then back and forth, same thing. Still getting that wrist stretch. And then a swerve. Soften the hands. And go the other way. Carpal tunnel stretch. The palms are flat, facing the floor. Then the palms are up. We're going to pull the pinky away from the thumb and really spread out those hands. And then we're going to pull the fingertips to the back wall. So this is where the compression occurs in carpal tunnel. We are decompressing. Go flat, lift, spread back, and flat, lift, spread back, and bring the hands down. Give a good shake. Let's do a set of finger circles. So pointer to thumb, middle, ring, pinky, open the hands and turn the palms around. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, stretch to the front. Duck bills, so looks like that from the side, but you don't have to have your hands to the side. So stretching with straight fingers works this part of the hand. Open to the front, turn the hands around. Pointer, so these are regular finger circles. Middle, ring, pinky, last, pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Stretch and soften, stretch and soften, stretch and shake it out gently. I don't know, I like a more rigorous shake, but not recommended. Let's take the left hand to the right shoulder and the right hand, the back of the hand to the left elbow. We're going to use that hand to just push that elbow across the front of the body. What that does is it moves the shoulder blade away from the middle of your back and opens up some space in your upper back. You can try bringing your shoulder down, bring it a little more forward, whatever makes the stretch feel like more of a stretch for your back. And then sit in the middle for a second. We'll do the other side. Reach across, back of the hand, so we're not yanking on our elbow, we're just pushing gently. Inhale, exhale, and stay here, breathe, maybe bring the shoulder down or forward. And then again, sit in the middle. We're going to do both sides. So we're going to reach out, grab across. So you might not be able to get to your shoulder blades, but wherever you are, we're going to tuck the chin and round the back, and that will open up the back ribs and the upper back. So now we're going to take a deep breath, and you should feel the ribs, back ribs moving and stretching out your upper back. We're going to switch the arms. We're going to open up, and we're going to bring the other arm on top, tuck in, bend forward, breathe deeply, and then we'll bring our elbows down towards our legs and slowly bring that stretch into your lower back as well as your upper back. Breathe here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch the top and bottom arm. And exhale, come down. So all the way down, upper and lower back stretch. And then come all the way up and sit for a second. Okay, we're going to do back of the leg stretches seated. I'm going to move my chair. Hopefully you can see my foot, maybe not. So my heel is on the floor, my right leg is extended. My heel is on the floor, my toes are not on the floor. I'm going to lead with my belly button, and I'm going to go down my right leg. So maybe one hand, maybe both hands. You'll know when you do it what feels right for you. And then we're going to inhale, come all the way up, and we're not going to come all the way up again. We're going to exhale down, and then we're going to inhale up partway, and we're going to exhale down a little deeper. So the inhale is a recharge, and it allows us to exhale and stretch a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way up, and change legs. So extend the left leg with the left heel on the floor and the left toes pointing up. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, bending from here. Pull the belly button forward and come down the left leg. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come down a little deeper. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, down a little more. Inhale. Exhale, hold for a second. And come all the way up. Right leg out again. This time we're going to reach across the front of the body and down the side of the right leg. And then all the way up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, up a little, recharge. Exhale, a little bit more stretch. Inhale, up a little. Exhale, give it your best stretch and take a breath. Come all the way up. Extend the left leg. Bring the right hand across and stretch down the side of the left leg. Come all the way up. Inhale, exhale, belly button first. Inhale up a little. Exhale down a little deeper. Inhale up a little. Exhale, deep stretch. Breathe here. Come all the way up. Bring that leg back in. And we'll do our end of the class sequence, which is shoulders, neck, and relaxation. So let's roll the shoulders from front to back. Really take it slow and really feel the movement. So those crackly, crunchy noises are perfectly fine. Some days they're just so loud. And then we'll do the left and really drop it down and right. So when we bring it up, we're creating tension, and when we're pulling it down, we're really letting it go. So think about really pulling down the shoulders. One more on each side. And then another couple with both. So really bring it up, feel what that tension feels like, and bring it down and feel that softness. Okay, we're going to do the neck. I like to put my hands in my lap. So it kind of just tells me to straighten up my back. So that's just me. I find if my arms are like this, I'm rounder. So sitting up nice and tall, try to lift your chin away from your chest. So not this way, just lengthening. And then exhale, turn to the left. Inhale through the middle, exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left ear down. So as we're stretching the right side of the neck, really keep that right shoulder down. Inhale, exhale, right ear down, stretching the left side of the neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come back up, bring the chin towards the left shoulder, bring it down to the chest and up towards the right shoulder. So letting the weight of the head stretch the back of the neck. And then come back to the middle, drop the chin, and take a breath. Come back up, sit up nice and tall. We're going to turn to the right and look back. Inhale through the middle, exhale, turn left and look back. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale, exhale, right ear down. Inhale, left ear down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come back to the middle. Bring the chin to one side. Down and up. Down, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Back to the middle. Chin down. And now we're going to wiggle our chin. Maybe draw a circle with the chin or do a figure 8. So something that feels nice for the back of your neck. Doesn't have to be what I do. And then roll back up to sit. And this time sit comfortably. So we're going to do a guided relaxation. So slouch, go lie on your couch if you can still hear me. Just be comfortable. This is all about letting go of tension. So take a deep breath and close your eyes. And then take another deep breath. Going back to the beginning of class, where we thought about how we would like to feel just about now. And how do you feel now? Did you work out some tension? Did you bring your energy back in and feel more focused? And let that go too. And just soften. Relax the feet. Release the calves. Soften the knees and all of the joints. Release the thighs. Soften seat muscles. Relax the hips. Relax the front of the torso. Soften the sides. Relax the back of the body. Soften the shoulders. Release the arms and hands. Relax the neck. Relax the back of the head. Soften the sides of the head. Create a little space between the top and the bottom jaw, letting go of any tension in the mouth area. Release the facial muscles. Soften the forehead. Let go of tension in the head. And then we're going to take another nice deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to imagine that we're floating on our backs. You can be floating on a raft if that makes you feel safer. Floating in water or healing gel. That's a temperature that feels really good on your muscles and joints. When we're floating, we're weightless. When we're weightless, we don't experience joint pain. When our pain goes away, we feel happy. So imagine floating on your back, feeling pain-free and happy. And then take another deep breath. And as you exhale, imagine your seat muscles coming back down towards your chair. Imagine yourself sitting upright, bringing your awareness back to your body and your chair. Wake up the muscles by wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, maybe giving the legs a little shake, and then open your eyes. And there we go. Thank you.